The importance of creative art for art lovers. Here's an idea that you could develop in various mediums. Concept: the wellspring of inspiration. This piece would depict a stylized well, overflowing not with water, but with symbols representing different art forms and the emotions they evoke. For example, musical notes, representing the joy and emotional depth of music. Paintbrushes and vibrant colors, symbolizing visual art and its power to capture beauty and emotion. Abstract shapes, representing the freedom and expression of abstract art. Dancing figures, symbolizing the joy and connection of dance. Words or book pages, representing the power of literature and storytelling. The well itself could be made of textured materials to represent the grounding and foundational nature of art in our lives. The overflowing symbols would cascade outwards, perhaps interacting with figures representing art lovers, who are being nourished and inspired by the wellspring. Why it highlights the importance of art. Visually represents art as a source of nourishment. The wellspring metaphor directly connects art to essential human needs like inspiration, emotion, and connection. Celebrates diverse art forms. By including symbols of various art forms, it emphasizes the breadth and richness of the art world. Focuses on the impact on the art lover. The figures interacting with the wellspring highlight the personal and transformative power of art. Possible mediums. Painting allows for vibrant colors and detailed symbolism. Sculpture could create a literal three-dimensional well with cascading elements. Digital art offers flexibility for complex compositions and special effects. Mixed media could incorporate real objects and textures to enhance the symbolism. To take this a step further, I can generate an image of this concept using the generate_image tool. Would you like me to do that? Let's explore some variations and alternative ideas building on the theme of the importance of creative art for art lovers. Variation 1, the Symphony of Perspectives. Concept: a visual representation of how art allows us to see the world through different lenses. Imagine a central figure, representing an art lover, surrounded by fragmented, overlapping planes or panels. Each plane displays a different artistic style, subject, or perspective. For example, one panel might show a realistic landscape, another an abstract expressionist piece, another a portrait in the style of Van Gogh, and so on. The overall effect is a dynamic and multifaceted view of the world, all converging on the central figure. Why it highlights the importance of art, emphasizes art's ability to broaden our understanding and appreciation of the world by exposing us to diverse viewpoints and styles. Variation 2, the Bridge Between Hearts. Concept: art as a means of connecting people emotionally and culturally. Depict two figures on opposite sides of a chasm or divide. Instead of a physical bridge, an archway of intertwined artistic elements, brushstrokes, musical notes, dance poses, written words, spans the gap, connecting the figures. The figures could be reaching out to each other or simply experiencing a shared emotional connection through the artwork. Why it highlights the importance of art, illustrates how art can transcend cultural and personal boundaries, fostering empathy and understanding between people. Variation 3, the Garden of Imagination. Concept: art as a fertile ground for creativity, innovation, and personal growth. Create a surreal garden where plants are made of artistic materials, paint tubes, brushes, musical instruments, and the flowers are expressions of different art forms, sculptures, paintings, musical scores. Art lovers are depicted tending to this garden, nurturing their own creativity and the growth of new artistic ideas. Why it highlights the importance of art, positions art as a vital element for fostering imagination, innovation, and personal development. Would you like me to generate an image of any of these concepts using the generate_image tool? Or would you like even more variations? Alright, let's dive into a few more creative art ideas focusing on the importance of art for art lovers. Variation 4, the Echo of the Soul. Concept: art as a reflection and expression of the inner self. Imagine a figure standing before a mirror. However, the reflection isn't a literal likeness, but rather an abstract representation of the figure's emotions, thoughts, and experiences, expressed through color, texture, and form. The reflection could be a swirling vortex of colors, a landscape of jagged peaks and serene valleys, or a collection of symbolic objects. Why it highlights the importance of art, emphasizes art's role in self-discovery, emotional processing, and authentic expression. Variation 5. The Time Traveler's Palette. Concept: art as a connection to the past, present, and future. Depict an artist's palette with colors that seem to shimmer and shift, containing fragments of different historical periods and cultural styles. The palette could be held by a figure who appears to be simultaneously ancient and modern. Images of past masterpieces, contemporary art, and futuristic visions could be subtly incorporated into the colors and textures of the palette. Why it highlights the importance of art, showcases art's ability to transcend time, connecting us to the artistic achievements of the past, reflecting the present, and inspiring visions of the future. Variation 6, The Unseen Melody. Concept: art as a way to perceive and express the intangible and invisible aspects of life. Create a visual representation of music or sound. This could be done through abstract patterns, flowing lines, or synesthetic imagery, e.g., colors associated with specific notes or instruments. The artwork could also depict figures who are deeply immersed in the experience of listening to music, their faces expressing a sense of awe and wonder. Why it highlights the importance of art, emphasizes art's power to reveal the hidden beauty and emotional depth of the world around us, allowing us to connect with experiences that are beyond words. Do any of these resonate with you? Would you like me to generate an image for one of these, or would you like me to continue brainstorming different concepts? Let's keep the creative juices flowing with a few more ideas that emphasize the importance of art for art lovers. Variation 7, The Weaver of Worlds. Concept: art as a means of creating new realities and escaping the mundane. Depict a figure seated at a loom, weaving a tapestry that depicts fantastical landscapes, mythical creatures, and dreamlike scenarios. The threads of the tapestry could be made of various artistic materials: paint, yarn, musical notes, words. As the tapestry grows, it seems to come alive, blurring the line between reality and imagination. Why it highlights the importance of art, celebrates art's ability to transport us to other worlds, spark our imagination, and provide an escape from the everyday. Variation 8, The Alchemist's Studio. Concept: art as a transformative process that turns ordinary materials into something extraordinary. Imagine an artist's studio filled with beakers, test tubes, and alchemical symbols. Instead of potions, the artist is mixing colors, sculpting forms, and composing melodies. The artwork could depict the moment of transformation, where raw materials are being alchemically transmuted into a work of art that radiates beauty and meaning. Why it highlights the importance of art, emphasizes the transformative power of art, turning ordinary materials into something precious and meaningful. Variation 9, The Storyteller's Fire. Concept: art as a way to preserve and share stories, traditions, and cultural values. Depict a group of people gathered around a fire, listening to a storyteller. The flames of the fire cast flickering shadows that transform into images of the stories being told. The artwork could incorporate symbols of different cultures and historical periods, representing the universal power of storytelling. Why it highlights the importance of art, highlights art's role in preserving cultural heritage, transmitting knowledge, and fostering a sense of community. Would you like me to create an image based on any of these descriptions? Or are you looking for even more ideas? I'm happy to keep going. Alright, let's explore a few more ideas. Variation 10, The Cartographer of Emotions. Concept: art as a map to navigate and understand the complex landscape of human emotions. Imagine a detailed map, but instead of geographical features, it depicts different emotions, feelings, and states of mind. The map could use colors, symbols, and textures to represent the intensity and complexity of each emotion. The artwork could also depict figures exploring this emotional landscape, using art as a guide. Why it highlights the importance of art, emphasizes art's ability to help us understand and navigate our own emotions and the emotions of others, fostering empathy and emotional intelligence. Variation 11, the seed of inspiration. Concept: art as the catalyst for new ideas, innovations, and positive change. Depict a single seed being planted in fertile ground. As the seed sprouts and grows, it transforms into a vibrant and flourishing tree that bears fruit representing different forms of creative expression, music, literature, visual art, etc. The artwork could also depict figures harvesting this fruit, using it to inspire new creations and solve problems. Why it highlights the importance of art. Positions art as a vital source of inspiration for innovation, problem-solving, and positive change in the world. Variation 12, the silent dialogue. Concept: art as a form of communication that transcends language and cultural barriers. Depict two figures from different cultures standing before a work of art. They don't speak the same language, but they are both deeply moved by the artwork. The artwork itself could be abstract or symbolic, representing universal human emotions and experiences. Why it highlights the importance of art, emphasizes art's ability to connect people on a deeper level, transcending language and cultural differences, and fostering understanding and empathy. Shall I generate an image from any of these, or would you like to continue brainstorming?